Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that it's like kind of dark where I'm at right now, where I have my setup, but this corner of my room is dark. The light does not shine over here. I did order a light, so that should be here, I think, like tomorrow. I am back with a TBR prompt chooses my monthly reads. This is like my favorite video to film. I love doing these. These are so much fun. I got my little cute little mug I got at Target. It says, "For the love of books," and it's clear. It's so cute. And then I got my little prompts in there. I would love to actually fill it up with a bunch of them. Like I need to figure out some more. But let's just get started. A book you've thrifted. I do love to thrift my books. I go to Goodwill a lot. I actually don't know if I have a book on the TBR cart that was thrifted. Oh wait, no, I do. Wait, I got this. It's called Trading Places by Emily Duval. I didn't even read the back when I bought it. Like, I just saw the cover and I was like, yeah, I'm taking that. That's coming home with me. It's an opposites attract, but they like swap lives. From the outside looking in, socialite Lexi North's life looks decadently perfect, right down to her diamond-dusted nails. But you know what they say about glass houses. When one night goes horribly wrong with the whole world watching, she's challenged to swap lives with the salty, albite, gorgeous man she rear-ends with her car. For mechanic Evan Bailey, life is definitely not a party. There's no daddy's credit card for fixing up his family's auto shop, raising his too precocious for anyone's good niece, and getting his accounts from deep in the red to black, which is precisely when opportunity and celebutante Lexi North smashes into his life. But what should have been an easy bet gets a whole lot harder with the inexplicably hot chemistry between them. Now the only way for either of them to get what they want is to go for broke. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. So that's our first pick of May. A book with an animal on the cover. Fortunately, there is no book with an animal on the cover on my TBR card. So we're going to be skipping that one. I could get one for my bookshelf, but I kind of want to stick with what I got on the TBR because these are what I want to read the most. Enemies to lovers. Okay, easy. Enemies to lovers. Bewitched is enemies to lovers, right? Okay, so I believe Bewitched is enemies to lovers. Okay, we're gonna go with Bewitched by Laura Thalassa. So I want to say this is enemies to lovers. Like, Memnon, the MMC in here, mistakes Celine Bowers as his like his dead wife. At age 20, Celine Bowers desperately hopes to be accepted into Henbane Coven, an academy for young witches. Since one of the requirements for entry is to connect with their powers via a quest through the wilderness, Celine books a trip to South America. When a nefarious supernatural force tries to drag her plane from the sky, Celine's magic awakens to save her life, at a cost. Using her powers, devours her memories one by one. Ooh. Worse, when Celine braves the jungle and discovers the source of the attack, she finds herself awakening an ancient evil, Memnon the Cursed, who mistakes Celine for his long-dead wife, the wife who betrayed him. Celine manages to escape and begin her studies at Henbane. But when Memnon turns up at the coven and witches are found dead across campus, Celine becomes entangled in a dangerous plot, accused of the murders on the basis of her memory loss. Celine must rely on Memnon's help for answers, and his plans for her will change everything. A book with a pretty cover. I need to get better with these prompts. Like, we need something like super fun. Okay, a book with a pretty cover. Okay, so there's Trading the Heart by Paisley Hope. I really love this cover. I think that's so cute. Oh, wait, I'm in their Story of My Life, mainly because it's got the sprayed edges. So, I mean, I'm counting it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there's the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. We're doing this. We are doing this. This is my favorite cover. Do you see that foiling? Stunning. Yeah, we're doing this. As a world-renowned chef, single dad Archer never planned on moving to a small town, let alone running a pancake house. But Dream Harbor needs a new chef, and Archer needs a community to help raise his daughter. It's a single father. Iris has never managed to hold down a job, so when Mayor Kelly suggests Archer is looking for a live-in nanny, she almost runs in the opposite direction. Now Iris finds herself in a whole new world, one where her gorgeous new boss lives right across the hall and likes to cook topless. Keeping everything strictly professional should be easy, right? So, are we gonna do this single father nanny? Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna eat this up. I love single father nanny romances. They're so much fun. A book with a map. Well, I believe 𝘞𝘰𝘵𝘥 has a map. I can't believe I haven't read this yet. Well, actually, no, I can't believe it. Like, I'm scared. Yeah, so this has a map. So there's 𝘞𝘰𝘵𝘥. So the only ones with maps are typically just fantasy. What about 𝘞𝘰𝘵𝘥? Does this have a map? I've been so excited for this. It does. It has a map. So there's 𝘞𝘰𝘵. I've been excited for that. And 𝘮𝘰𝘴𝘵 in the Wings of Night. So probably all of these have maps. Hold on, I gotta sit some way else. Oh, my legs were killing me. I'm gonna go with The Serpent in the Wings of Night because I'm most excited about this. I'm excited about this as well. This I really want to read, mainly because I really want to read like the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and I hear that it's best to go and read this series first. But I'm scared because like what if I don't know, I hear so many mixed opinions about this, but it like sounds interesting. But we're gonna go with The Serpent in the Wings of Night. Cursive writing on the cover. Phantasma has cursive. Ooh, Out of the Woods has cursive. I think I'm gonna do Out of the Woods. I've been dying to read this. This is like the second book to Out on a Limb, and Out on a Limb is one of my favorite books. So the couple in here are best friends with Winnie, and Winnie is the FMC in Out on a Limb, and they're married, but they're having like issues in their marriage. We're gonna pick 3 more. A Book with a Pink Cover. Part-Time Caller by 𝘮𝘰𝘵𝘥. This is like, do you guys know that movie Sleepless in Seattle? Yeah, this is based on that. A book with a blue cover. Alright, so we actually have quite a bit with a blue cover. So we have Stealing for Keeps by Rebecca Genshak. This is a YA sports romance. So there's that. And then there's Story of My Life by Lucy Score. And then there's The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. Oh, which one do I want to read the most? We're going to go with The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. I've only read 1 book by her, and that was All Roads Lead Here. That is my all-time favorite single father romance. It's so good. And Grumpy Sunshine, perfection. So we're going to go with this. All right, we got 1 more left. Let's see. A book with a title that starts with the first letter of your name. Okay, see, that's better. Okay, so we got 2 books. We have 𝘞𝘰𝘵𝘥 and then 𝘞𝘰𝘵𝘥. We're gonna go with 𝘞𝘰𝘵. Okay, so like when I bought this, I didn't actually read the blurb. I just read the little blurb on the top. It says, a man is going to treat you how you treat yourself. So please, for the love of God, act like a queen. Yeah, no. Preach it. This is like, teach me. You know, in the bedroom. So these are the 8 books that I will be reading in May, or that I'm hoping to read. So let's go over the books again. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right, so let's do a little recap. We got Trading Places by Emily Duval, Bewitched by Laura Thalassa, The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore, The Serpent in the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent, Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young, First Time Caller by 𝘮𝘰𝘵𝘥, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata, and then 𝘞𝘰𝘵𝘥 by Kate Cove. Alright, so these are the 8 books that I would love to get to in May. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.